Hi everyone. Today we have another request reading. So this reading is on the purpose of your life, and we're going to take a quick glimpse into the purpose of your life. So I hope it resonates. And remember, this is a general reading, okay? So take what makes sense to you and leave the rest, okay? So we have 3 piles today without any crystals or stones or any charms. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So what is the purpose of your life? So the first thing that comes to mind when seeing these cards is actually living with purpose, living with passion, being yourself, and showing your true colors. And the first card already tells everything. We have here Passion of the Lion Heart. This is number 39, Goddess Sekhmet, and Fire Agate, and Crystal Goddesses 888. Now, Sekhmet is an Egyptian goddess. She's known for being fierce, for being passionate. And this is your purpose as well, to live your truth passionately, to be who you are, to have dreams, to dream and to live them out, and to make them come true. This is quite important. Because when we see here, we have co-creation here with the Spider Woman. We have what you want wants you. We have magic, and also the Shining Lotus. So it's really about shining your light. All these cards are about shining your light and being who you are and creating. So we have here a lot of creative energy, pile number 1. So you're a very creative person. You can be an artist, or you can have many ideas. You can change the world. You're not someone that just takes the world as it is. You always have new ideas of how to change it, make it better, make it more beautiful, make it more efficient. So you could be an engineer, you could be an architect, you could be an artist, you could be a writer, a dancer, everything. Well, you just express yourself. So, and this is your purpose in life, is to express yourself, express your vision, express who you are. And for this message to come so strongly, it's because you kind of resist it. And you kind of resist it because you're a bit afraid, be it of your own power, but especially, of course, of the reaction of other people, if you're going to be accepted, if you're good enough, and if people are going to destroy you, for instance, in a way like with criticism or negativity. So this all could play a part in your mind. It could be like an obstacle for you expressing yourself. And you can also be an overthinker, right? Someone who thinks too much, like, is this going to work? Is this good enough? Again, how will others react to it? I have something in my throat, and I've already stopped the video once. I don't know if you noticed, because I had to clear it. So again, what I'm getting here is you having a difficulty of expressing yourself, and expressing yourself is something that you should do. So here, this card is what I find really important, and the card is blue, the color of the throat chakra. So experiencing life as it comes. So it's also your purpose to take it easy, to take it step by step, to take things lightly. It can be that you have a tendency to take things, too seriously, or to create difficulties in your own head, right? To make obstacles worse or bigger. This is not a criticism, because actually one of your purposes here on this in this lifetime is to break the chain here, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So it can be that this kind of behavior of self-sabotage, so I'm really getting this energy of self-sabotage, here, it's because it's something that you probably have witnessed while growing up. It could be your parents or someone in your family or a circle of friends, but something that you've witnessed while growing up and you've just took it over. Or it can even be like, is in your family DNA per se, right? So that it is this ancestral history that it gets passed from generation to generation, and it's actually your purpose to break this chain and your purpose to break free from it, to free yourself and also the future generations. You're just freeing all of them, and the thing is, it works also the other way around. You're also freeing the past generations from this chain. And this is part also of your purpose here with the Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So I see here you being kind of an emissary of light, an emissary of healing through your creations. You can also be a medium, you can be a healer, you can be a psychic, and also an artist. For me personally, I think artists are mediums. They really channel the divine energy and turn it, their visions into something that other people can enjoy or witness as well. And so this is the purpose of like healing this huge inner blockage. This is your purpose because you have a lot of creativity here with magic, and the Spider Woman is like telling you, you work with magic, or magic works through you, and you're always co-creating with the universe, right? And actually the message of the cards is also like, sometimes you just have to dream things and the universe brings them into being, right? So it's like your purpose is to dream, to create, even if it's just in your mind, because the universe will give you the signs in order to help you to make them come true or to put them into practice. And that's also the meaning of this card here. What you want wants you. It's like, if your dream, for instance, is to be a musician, or to be on stage, for instance, because here with the shining card, it's really be on in the spotlight, shine your light, shine your being, your essence, and just show yourself to the world, right? So probably many of you who chose pile number one would like to be on stage, but for some reason you are not doing what you love. Then it's here the confirmation that that's what you should be doing. With these two cards, do what moves you, do what makes you happy. And it's like the world wants you to do this. The universe, God, your guides, this is really your mission, to do something that makes you really happy. And what we have here has all to do with creativity. And to not be afraid of changes in life as well, because these cards here for me, they bring a lot of changes. So you may travel. So one of your purposes is to travel and also to reach people that are really far away. And nowadays with our technology, this is possible, right? So you can have a YouTube channel, or you can put your stuff and your creations on whatever platform, but you're able to reach many people. And this is one of the purposes in life as well. And here with Beyond Death Life, this is the ability of reinventing yourself. But you also have to be able to let go. Again, we're coming here to this card, right? Because it could be, pile number one, that you may have the tendency to hold on. And it's also here with this throat chakra. It's really holding on to things of the past. Could be resentments, could be hopes, could be dreams, ways of behaving, any kind of habit. You have this sense of holding on. And it's this card is like telling you, like you can always move on. You can always rediscover and reinvent yourself. You don't have to stay stuck in some ideas or paradigms of the past. You can always move on, move further, and create a new reality for yourself. Like the card here says, rewrite the future. And by doing this, you're elevating the whole humanity. I think creation, your creativity is able to uplift us all, right? And but to uplift humanity, you have to uplift yourself. You have to trust your purpose. You have to trust your talent. You have to trust that the universe will have your back, that the universe will protect you, right? And just do it, because this is also the card of Sekhmet. This is also a card of discipline. Do it, practice, find ways, get interest, read about it. If it's playing music, again, practice, do stuff, but get involved every day, even if it's just 5 minutes, but do something in order for this to grow, in order to the vibration to rise, and for it to manifest as well. Because the less you do, the more you are stuck in your head, the more it just stays an image, right? Yes, you have to dream, but you also have to put it into reality, and remember that luck is opportunity and preparation. So prepare yourself, do what you love, so it won't be work, it will be fun. It's just work. If doing what you love turns to work, is because there's still fear involved. And this, like I said, this is one of your purposes, to get rid of this. And you have to create. And I think many of you who chose pile number 1, is when you create something, when you do something out of your soul, out of your heart, that's when you feel the happiest. And this is your purpose, is to do this and to share it with the world, and to shine your light without fear. And for some of you, when you start doing this, you'll probably even leave a legacy that will continue long after you're gone as well. It's quite beautiful. Yeah. So pile number 1, this was your reading. So this was a quick glimpse into your purpose in life. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So looking at the cards, the first impression I get is that your purpose in life, pile number 2, is quite spiritual. It's a life of trust, a life of surrendering. And I'm not saying this in a way that you don't have to do anything, that you don't have any control over your life. That's not the case here. The case is that you serve a higher purpose. Your existence serves a higher purpose. There's really here a feeling of having a destiny. So this is not a small thing. This is huge, actually. Pile number 2. You are here to change the world, but in a very loving way, in a very peaceful, in a very spiritual way. So first of all, we have here this card. We have the birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So you are someone who can really see the world in a more positive sense. You have this really positive vision of the world, and you'd like to see this vision come a reality, right? Of course, what is a more positive vision of the world? Each one of us have different ideas, but what I see here is like you elevating humanity. You're a protector. See here, protecting the future, dragon's hoard. You are a protector of humanity. And I would say that many of you, pile number 2, you are protectors of the divine feminine. We have here Hestia, and we have here drink from the emerald fountain. This is here the divine feminine at work. And this is really the card that tells you, okay, let yourself be helped, let yourself be inspired by the divine, by, in this case, divine feminine, and allow yourself to trust that everything that happens in your life is perfectly orchestrated. Here with the Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. because you are truly being guided, especially here also with these two cards, higher will and divine perfection. It's like every step of your life is perfect, even if it doesn't seem like that, even if it doesn't seem to be the way you want it. And this is the moment here with the smoky mirrors where you can go within and really feel the truth of your life. And I feel that most of you that chose pile number 2 are really very spiritual people. You have a very strong connection to your higher self, to your heart, and to the divine, no matter how you call it. And it's a very, this connection is something very strong but very peaceful at the same time. And when you go within here, like with the card Smoky Mirrors, you can see that no matter what happens in your life, no matter how it looks like, you know that actually everything is perfect and everything is as it should be. Because here there's really higher will at play in your life. And here is really saying everything is perfect. You just have to do is bring it into form, like manifest it, this higher will, because you feel this higher will within you. And it's something very loving, it's something very uplifting. Again, I'm always coming back to this word uplifting because I see here as being your purpose. And this is something that you are then very passionate about. You feel this calling, like I said, is really a sense of destiny here. You feel this calling really, really strongly. And yeah, I think like you could be an activist. You could be someone who fights for the rights of other people, be it refugees, be it women's rights, be it from certain minority communities, be it animals, be it the oceans. You know, I'm forgetting many, but you know what I mean. So please take it as it resonates. Something you can fight for a cause. You can fight for people that are needing your help. You are a helper of humanity. And you are someone who's not afraid of hard work. You're not afraid of doing your part. And funnily enough here, although you play such a major part in the future of humanity, you know, you're very humble here with the Hestia card. You're very humble and you're not afraid of working hard, and you're not afraid of being just, you know, a small wheel in the whole process. So you're someone who does not claim the central stage. You don't need a central stage. You just need to feel that you're making a difference, that you're helping out, that you are working for the yeah, you are working for a good cause, for the betterment of humanity, for, you know, to ease the pain and the suffering of other people, to be sure or make sure that everyone is being treated equally with the same rights and the same level of respect. What I see here, pile number 2, is a lot of love. It's a lot of love. And I'm also getting the image that sometimes you may feel desperate, in not desperate in the sense, it's just very disappointed, you know, and very let down by the world, especially if we watch the news every day. But deep down there's still this hope, there's still this, not even hope, you know, we can do better, and you want to do your part. So you here, like I said, you're a protector of humanity, and you are here to help us all in your own way. You know, even if it's just really small tasks, like here with a Hestia card, even if it's just doing your bit or smiling at people, spreading the love, spreading joy, doesn't matter. You're doing a great difference. And everything that you're doing is supposed to be, and it's supposed to happen. And if you want to do something bigger, they're telling you here, you know, start walking. If you want to go in that direction, you just have to do it. You just have to act. You just have to start walking in that direction, because the doors will be opened for you. You will be helped. You know, if your aim is to help others, you will be helped. And if you get tired, but here it's also this card telling you, you know, drink from the fountain is really, if you need help, if you need sustenance, if you need rest, remember to take care of yourself, and you should drink from the fountain. It's not just, you know, giving others to drink. You should drink too, you know, from the divine source. But you're really a channel of love. You're a channel of joy. You're a channel of fairness. You're a channel of, you're a divine being. I would go as far as saying that, because I see here really a lot of beauty, a lot of love, a lot of care. You really care for others. You really care for our planet. You really care for the well-being of other people, and also from the animal kingdom, and for the forests, like I said, for the planet in general. And you're passionate about this. You're passionate about fairness. You're passionate about respect. You're passionate about unconditional love. And the doors will always be open for you, you know, when you start doing things and allowing to be guided by the universe, by the divine, all doors will be open for you. And it's also here, what I find with this card is like, your purpose is to see the truth in the situations. Not only about your life, that everything is okay, even if it seems chaotic at times, but also about what's really happening in the world. You are able to have these deep insights about what is happening behind closed doors. What are the truths that are not being told? What is really going on in certain situations? You just feel it, you know it, you have these insights. And that's what also propels you to fight for justice, and to make sure that humankind, that mankind is being treated fairly. This is a beautiful, beautiful purpose. You are here to love and to uplift and to help. Wow. Wow. Pile number 2. This was your reading. So this was just a quick glimpse into the purpose of your life. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates and inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. If you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So pile number 3, what is your purpose in this lifetime? So what I see immediately, and please remember, this is a general reading, okay? So take it as it resonates. So what I see here is actually healing, but you healing yourself. Of course, by healing yourself, you'll be able to heal others. But I see here that your purpose is to connect yourself with the divine, connect yourself with yourself and with the divine, if this makes sense to you. Because here we have release the dark wound and let love live. So there is here a wound, and probably you even brought this wound from another lifetime. Here with Mother of Mercy, this is part of the message. Something that either you have this feeling of guilt and you cannot even explain why you have it, or a feeling that no matter what you do, it won't be right. It could even be that some of you that chose pile number 3, you suffer from this so-called imposter syndrome, that you think that there's something wrong with you, or you're not being honest, or that people will discover the real you and they will not like you anymore. Something in these lines. And that's why I'm saying, because it's the purpose of life. This is not just one situation. You may experience this in many situations. So being the purpose of your life. So that's why I was thinking that it could come from another life, or of course it could come like from a very early stage in your life, you know, from your upbringing, something like that, something that was probably traumatic. But this can be healed, and I think that you can. And the way this wound shows itself, I think I've already mentioned this, through fear. Like how will others treat me, and can I really dare to do something beautiful out of my life? This fear is actually quite common when we want to show ourselves or put ourselves out there, but is something that can be overcome. And I see you overcoming this, right? You have here the lightning. You got 2 cards from this deck. You have the lightning. The lightning brings you this passion, this that really ignites you and helps you to overcome any obstacle. And here with this card, it's like the warrior woman is, there's something that calls you. That's something that you really want to do this lifetime, but you probably haven't tried it out yet, or you're afraid of consequences and so on, which is understandable. But this warrior woman is really calling you like, let's do this. And part of this, I'm trying, this all goes in one direction. I'm just trying to find the right words, because this is it's quite sensitive, especially here with these 2 cards. We have integrity. We have this, the goddess Rhiannon and Amazonite, and we have here many masks, the authentic self. And this is what I meant with reconnecting with your authentic self. And because we have also the dark wound, that's what I meant earlier with, you probably have either an imposter syndrome, or you think that people will see, when they see your true colors, they won't like you anymore, or they will judge you, something like that in these lines. And it's okay. Like I said, many people have this in our society, because we are now being brought up to believe that we have to be perfect, or we have to be better than we are, or have to be in 3D and high definition, and so on and so on. So you know what I'm talking about. We all live in the same reality. So this kind of feelings then can occur, but it's really, you can let go. You can really let go of this wound when you realize, and then it's when these 3 cards come into play, when you realize how wonderful you are. Here, the holy mountain, it's really telling you, you are wonderful. Your life is wonderful, but sometimes you need to find that sacred place like the holy mountain, in order to really connect with that wonderful side of you, with this, it's the true side of you, it's the real side of you, the real you. And this is here with these 2 cards, like the resplendent with grace. This is you. You are graceful, you are beautiful, you are divine, you are really amazing. And you are also a creator here with the lightning card. You're someone who co-creates with the universe. And with the mercy card, it's really telling you it is time to go easy on yourself. Go easy on yourself. It's a time to forgive yourself and also forgive others, because for some of you, you'll know exactly who has hurt you, or who has put these obstacles on your path, or really distorted your self-image. It's time to forgive. And this is also the purpose of your life. Time to forgive who has hurt you, time to forgive yourself. Because I don't know if you experience the same, but many times if something horrible happens to us, we actually then end up blaming ourselves. Oh, it happened because I did this and this, I said that and that. And we make ourselves even smaller. And it's like we're hurting ourselves twice or even three times, right? It becomes a real burden. And so the purpose of your life, pile number three, is to get rid of this burden and to be free, and to be free to create who you really are, to be free to go after what you really want, to become this warrior woman. You know, of course, if you don't have a warrior nature, it doesn't matter, because look who we have here supporting you. We have Mother Mary and Sophia. This is so beautiful, because Mother Mary is telling you, hey, it's time to come back to your real source, the source that believes in miracles, the source that makes miracles happen, right? And it's telling you, you are a being, you are a miraculous being, and you can manifest whatever you want. And here, look, it's so beautiful that they're together, the lightning and the Mary card, because this is the creation card, this jolt of creativity and inspiration. And here, the miracles. Yes, it can happen. And you letting go of this old pain and healing yourself, you also make this will be like a miracle in your life, but you also help other people. And that's when Sophia comes into play. Sophia is wisdom, right? Sophia means wisdom. And for those who don't know, Sonia also means wisdom. That's the, if I'm not mistaken, please correct me in the comments if you know better. I'm always happy to learn new things. But as far as I know, Sonia is the Russian version of Sophia, right? And they mean the same, wisdom. So, and I was saying, this is number 11, which might be important, but Sophia is wisdom. So all these experiences, or a hurt, or both, they actually brought you a lot of wisdom about humanity, human psyche, human emotions. So you are able to understand other people quite well, right? And so you're also able to help them and to help other people that go through the same and to inspire them. And it can be that while you're searching for your purpose and a way also to express it, that you have many roles in this life. You probably have many different jobs where you have like different positions, and it's kind of even that you change your personality, because I believe, pile number three, that you're someone that adapts to the surroundings you're in. And this is nothing wrong, nothing wrong with it. It's just what they're saying here: remember who you are, and don't be afraid to show yourself, because you are amazing, right? And there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing to be ashamed of. That's what I'm getting. There's no reason for it or to feel guilty about, because you are a divine being and you're going through these experiences because you are learning something. And it could be something karmic here, especially with this card here, with the Mother of Mercy. And so whatever has happened in your life, again, bring forgiveness onto the table, and compassion and understanding, because this is also part of your wisdom. And the moment you connect with yourself, miracles start happening, and you start manifesting your true wishes and your true path. And then you won't be afraid to walk it anymore, because this path, even if it's so a bit difficult at first, is part of the plan, so to say. And the plan is also that you overcome this, that you heal this wound, that you forgive yourself and others, get in contact with yourself, and manifest your truth. So this was now a quick glimpse into your purpose in this lifetime. I hope it resonates, pile number three. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.